Hello, Enchanted ones, and welcome to a tour of the Enchanted Wood in winter. Hello, Enchanted ones, and welcome to a very special video today. It has come over me recently that I've shown you so many little places within the wood, yet there is one more thing in which I need to do, and that is give you the grand tour. As you know, the Enchanted Wood is so special to me for so many different reasons. The nature within is so diverse. Within a few meters, your whole surroundings can change. Over the past year, I have learnt the wood's story it has to tell. And the time has come for me to pass on this story to you, Enchanted One. So, let me take you on a lovely, relaxing tour of the Enchanted Wood in winter. Let me first tell you about who resides in these woods. My friends, the beautiful trees. Majority of the trees here are sleeping at the moment, but that doesn't take away from their beauty. The silver birches sway with their elegant skeleton in the wind. Copper leaves still cling onto many beech trees in which are beautifully highlighted by the sun. The bare oaks show their quirky traits, and I often identify a tree by what's decomposing beneath. These huge leaves are from the mighty chestnut tree. However, one specific evergreen tree towers over this whole wood, and it is undisturbed by the winter's cold, and that is the fir tree. The wood is so dense with fir trees, and it is such a magnificent sight. They are indeed the protectors of the forest floor and to everything that lies beneath their canopy. You might think this forest would look very similar, with it mainly being firs, but this is far from the truth. Let me take you down Majestic Way. It is down this path huge firs tower before you, and you are blessed to see what lies beneath them. And there are so many stories to be told here. Looking left and then right, just like little windows or TV screens, as you pass each one, there is a different channel. There are so many paths that lie off Majestic Way. One path that looks pleasantly beautiful in winter is named Fern Valley. At the moment, it is still holding onto the after party of last year with its deep red ferns. These are often gorgeously lit up by the sun, whose presence will always grace overhead here. However, as a dramatic contrast of this, there is an ancient place deep within the other side of the woods. Here lies the Great Ones. It is a thick, dense fir forest which bears almost no light through the canopy. What lies beneath is a blanket of soft pine needles, cushioning the feet. No matter what time of year you journey here, it will always look the same. So dark and mysterious, it always leaves you with a feeling of being so minuscule within this universe. Now, let's journey back to Majestic Way, past the four grates, to a little place with a huge heart, Dreamy Den. Here beneath the firs lies tons and tons of moss, on the roots, the tree stumps, and a very curious triangular shape of it in the middle. The green here gives it such a burst of life and energy, which is very healing in the winter months. One thing I admire about winter is that when the ferns and shrubbery decompose, new paths can be found within. And because of this, I found a secret path south of Dreamy Den, in which I named the Healing Trail. Here you will bear witness to a lifetime of moss and be truly healed with its evergreen growth during the cold months. I often wondered why it was so mossy here and why this sheer amount grew. However, on my last journey, the mystery was solved. I heard a trickling noise in the background in which I followed, and was delighted to be greeted by a little stream that flowed quite precariously. It was so beautiful and tranquil. This stream seems to be the primary source of the moss and helps it to grow and survive here. I was a little shocked though, as I thought there was but one stream that graced these woods, and that is the Everflow River. The Everflow River lies west in the woods. It is a little winding stream with roots trailing either side. In winter, the sound of its water continues to give the forest life as the trees sleep either side. Walking alongside is such a sacred experience, as you'll be greeted by many characters. You will meet Grimule the Many, a tree stump in which it possesses the essence of a spider, the eye of the forest, an old oak with an eye that sees you for who you are, and many hollowed oaks. This one I named the portal into the Enchanted Woods, and further up the stream, just where the water enters the wood, lies a very quirky character in which you may have seen before, Fairy Portal. This tree's essence and beauty shines through from inside and out, and this essence transports me into another place. Its ridges within bears witness to its struggle through life, and it has lived to tell its tale in the most enchanting way. But this is not the only portal in the woods. In fact, let's journey to a place further up Majestic Way named Nature's Kiss, where the fir trees touch the oaks. Here you can see a rather ambient place in which you cannot access from this main road. Instead, you have to travel through the wood and will pass not one portal, but two. And through these portals you will find the secret swamp. The secret swamp is otherworldly, and you truly feel as if you walk into another dimension. It bears little mossy pools inside, in which I can imagine a swamp witch living. The floor is again cushioned by the needles of the fir trees, and there is a huge bearing of moss here. The combination of the dense firs, moss and water give this place a serene feel. If you arrive here late afternoon, you will be graced by huge beams of light that shine through the dense firs. The sun then turns this mysterious place into a sacred place. The last place I will take you today is the most sacred place of all, into the heart of the forest. And to travel here, you need to travel back to Nature's Kiss to a little path west. Travel here late afternoon and you will be led by the sun. As you go up this trail, bear right, and there she'll lie. This is the sister yew, and she bears a story to tell. With less leaves on the surrounding trees in winter, she thrives in the sunlight here. I believe the yews of the forest were planted long before the rest of the wood, and were kept here as a symbol of protection and strength, as she guards the oldest and wisest one of all. Continue to walk down the sacred path, and you will come across a totem pole. When you approach this, Look left and you will see her. The Haraith, the mother of the forest, will overcome you with her storytale-like charm. As you near closer to her, her huge tangled branches will soar over you, and her quirky trunk will enchant you. There is a fallen branch behind her, in which is a perfect spot for you to rest and hear this tree's stories. Sit here, and you will feel like you have reached nirvana. So please, relax and take in the warmth the mother of the forest is willing to give you. I hope you're feeling relaxed, Enchanted One, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. I feel like I have only shared 1% of my world with you, but the great news is there are 3 more seasons in which I need to show you, and there is so much more to explore. I think the message that I want to give you today is that when you start to believe there is magic in nature, and when you choose to see this magic, you will see the magic everywhere. And I also need your help, Enchanted Ones. As I mentioned, the other little stream that lies within the Enchanted Wood has not got a name yet, and I thought it might be a really lovely idea for one of you fellow Enchanted Ones to help name the little stream. So please do leave a suggestion below, as I'd love to have a little bit of your magic within the woods too. Also, I'd love to know what your favourite place was within the woods, and where your favourite place is in your world. I'd love to hear about all of your fellow enchanted places and woods and beaches and forests. They really fascinate me, and you guys will always inspire me. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for watching again, Enchanted One. All my love, Alwyn. Right, where should I explore next?